Senne Lammens to Manchester United is almost done, as there are big updates concerning the progress of this deal that so many of you are praying for, because we do know that Andre Onana coming back in between the sticks doesn't look so beautiful or pretty at all. But do we know what the plan is for him? We do not know whether he will be the one starting in between the sticks later today. The only way we shall find out is by sticking to DSTV, because that's the home of live football in HD. Stop piracy, guys. Stop putting your gadgets at risk just because you're trying to watch football illegally. Illegalities are always risky. They cost you somewhere. Your gadgets are at risk. Yes, DSTV is saying 39K, watch the Chan finals, watch Scott McTominay teaming up with Kevin De Bruyne to form something magical in the Italian Serie A for Napoli. And soon we might see Rasmus Højlund also joining them. Antony too might be leaving Man United in the next 24 or so hours, because there are advanced talks for him to be leaving again, joining Real Betis, who want him, but there are other clubs as well who are showing interest. What will happen? All that we'll find out. But for you, you've got to stick to DSTV if you're going to get that and enjoy it. On the Ndiba Yoka YouTube channel, we will be watching along Fulham, Man United, a game where I think if Gyökeres scored a brace for Arsenal, Šeško should be starting with a hat-trick. Anything less of a hat-trick for Šeško, no. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. No pressure on Šeško. Take your time, because he is going to be our striker for a long time. And that's why Amorim doesn't want to rush him, by the way. Don't be surprised if he does not even start him for the Fulham game. I hope he starts him, though. I hope you drop down your prediction in the comment section, letting me know of how you think Man United is going to perform. Now, first things first, internet, people are already earning. People who started learning long time ago are growing their money. They're growing their money. Slowly but surely, they are getting the money in. You too can, but of course, you can also embrace AI, artificial intelligence, and how it works in terms of internet and money. It's beautiful, sweet money that you don't want to miss. Now, Senne Lammens, what's going on? Senne Lammens and Man United is on and advanced, as now, according to the latest we get, Lammens is not in the Royal Antwerp squad that is going to play against Michelin, that is in the Belgian Pro League. So that game will be taking place at 2:30. Before the United game. He's not going to be playing in it, as the deal is believed to be on and advanced. United want him to become a Man United player as early as possible. So it's so imminent that he will be a United player. The rush with which United is trying to sign Senne Lammens shows you that they have big plans for him, because you don't rush to sign him, yet you're planning to keep him, or to keep him there to the end of the season, or you're not planning with him in the first team. United want this boy to arrive immediately in Manchester and start proper competing with whichever goalkeeper they will leave behind for him to battle with. Is it Onana? Is it Baindil? That we'll find out. About 16 to 7 million pounds is what United will have to pay to Royal Antwerp to get the deal done. On the player side, the player agreed personal terms, so it's going to be a long deal, as you'd expect. So easy peasy for Man United to get this one done, honestly. But is it going to be the same story as Man United gets to travel to the Craven Cottage, hoping to get their first win of this proper Ineos era? I will tell you this, that today's game is so important, because a victory for United will start the mark of what Amorim and his team can do. We saw it against Arsenal, but there were no goals. They lost the game. No goals means nothing in football. No goals means nothing completely in football. So I think it's clear that Manchester United do want to get goals coming, because the goals bring confidence to players. If you don't score goals, however good you play, there is no confidence, there is no belief. Even the fan base will doubt, like, okay, you're playing well, and are you training how to get the ball to the back of the net? So I think this Fulham game, and being away, there is less pressure on an away game because there are lesser fans traveling. I think it's a perfect game for Benjamin Šeško to make his first start. It's also a perfect game for Man United to win convincingly and then bring back that belief. And now that clear clear expectation that now the things are getting right and better, because you can play all the football and look exciting. If you create so many chances and you don't convert them like they did against Arsenal, people will still doubt, because one of the biggest issues United has had from last season was the lack of goals. But we know that goals come when you create chances, and United is chances galore FC lately. So these chances have got to be buried. Now, we saw that Shesko on the bench denied Man United a chance to score against Arsenal. Put him on the bench again. Who are you going to start? Again, Mason Mount in false nine? Or are you going to start Bruno up top, then push Cunha on Mbuma as a striker? And then, because Mbuma and Cunha, by the way, in United's travelling squad, they are seen as strikers, as forwards, not as midfielders. So, are you going to put Mbuma there again to start and lead the line? Then you have Bruno and Cunha behind, Bruno and Cunha ahead of Kobe and Ugarte. Is that the plan? I mean, for me, honestly, whereas, yes, that would sound like a good plan, because I would do anything to see Kobe on the pitch, I would back. But I think I would rather have Shesko first, because we need goals. We are more desperate for goals, and we know that Cunha and Mbuma on the pitch will always create chances. But they need a person who is going to get the chances in and convert them. So that's exactly what I'm hoping. I'm still trying to I'm excited about what Amorim is planning, how he's going to approach this game. Again, we're all learning Amorim is thinking. We're all learning his game plan, how he strategizes for these games. What I've learned is Amorim considers a lot the opposition when he's selecting his team. There are coaches who don't care about the opposition. They'll just play their game and hope it works. I feel, though, for me, that against Fulham, Amorim should not think of the opposition a lot. I think Amorim should stick more to his game and believe in it, that if he plays his very best team, at their very best, they should be able to beat the best Fulham can bring. So focus more on bringing the best out of your team. Control, possession, clinicality, all that. For me, that should be the focus for Amorim than strategizing to go defensive away to Fulham. That is what I hope to see. But again, squad selections show you how the coach thinks. For the Arsenal game, we saw that he was thinking more cautious and defensive, especially at the start. Later on, he felt it, and this is the second time we saw him think like that against Arsenal. What will he do against Fulham in the second game of the season, after such a beautiful display against Arsenal, in a game where you expected to win? What will he do? My view is that he will go all out for it, and Man United will get a proper convincing 4-1 victory over Fulham. Anything short of that, for me, will be still lacking. I think if Arsenal beat Leeds by 5-0, this Man United that stretched Arsenal to the limit should beat Fulham by 4-1 at the very least, or 3-0. But all that we can only find out by enjoying the game on DSTV in the best quality that football is supposed to be severed, for just 39k with the Kawiki package, and then you sever the game. Come, learn and earn, and of course, see you during our watch along. We'll start at 6 p.m. on the Ndiba Yoka YouTube channel, and of course we'll react to the game later on here on the United of Sport, and of course on the Ndiba Yoka. My name is Webb. Give me your prediction. 4-1, Shesko hat-trick.